Summer's here and I feel like driving, headed out to Misquamicut Beach. Sunny days, there's no denying the summer tan's not out of reach. Surf, sun and sand, come and get your tan. Surf, sun and sand, Misquamicut Beach where the ocean meets the sand. Wham bam, surf, sun and sand. Surf, sun, and sand. Come on, get you a tan. Wham, bam. Surf, sun, and sand. Misquamicut Beach where the ocean meets the sand. Wham, bam. Surf, sun, and sand. Surf, sun, and sand. Wham, bam.
Hey, everybody. My name's Caswell Cook, and welcome to Misquamicut Beach. Well, not really Misquamicut Beach, the office of the Misquamicut Business Association, where we plan all of the great things that we do in the summer at Misquamicut Beach. And it's spring now, and we've been working all winter, getting things ready for what we're going to present to you this summer. So I figured I'd come on and say hi and see who's watching right now and where you're watching from. I know we're on a bunch of different pages. We're on the Misquamicut Beach Facebook page, the Misquamicut Drive-In Facebook page. We are on my personal pages, so we're all over to get the largest audience possible. Look, we have our Misquamicut Springfest T-shirts. They just came in, the staff T-shirts. So that's what's coming up. So the first thing coming up is Misquamicut Springfest, and that is going to be the 13th annual. And you can go to misquamicutfestival.org to do a few things. Number one, see the entertainment lineup. We'll be posting all the vendors pretty soon. We'll be posting all the vendors. We do have the entertainment lineup up there. The dates are May 12th, 13th, and 14th, Mother's Day weekend. It's the 13th annual Spring Fest. We do one festival in the spring and one festival in the fall in September. So both of them are happening this year, which is awesome. And we invite you to come. The festivals take place right at Misquamicut State Beach, which is the big parking lot right in the middle of the village of Misquamicut. So it's free parking the days of the festival. And to get in the festival, it's $12. But nobody has to pay $12. You can pay $10 because not only do we have coupons everywhere, but if you go to that website right there, misquamicutfestival.org, you can click on Eventbrite to buy your tickets, and they're only $10. And there's no fees or anything. Excuse me, I'm burping. And there's no fees. It's just $10. So it's a way to save $2 on the entry fee. So be sure to mark that down in your calendars, the Misquamicut Spring Festival. Who's our lineup for entertainment? I shall tell you. I have like the working version of the poster here. It's not printed out in color. So on Friday night, we start off with a band called Completely Destroyed at 5 o'clock. At 6:15, we have Big Lux. At 8:30, we have No Shoes Nation, which is a tribute to Kenny Chesney. So that's cool. And then on Saturday, we start off with Stone County Band at 11 a.m. when we open. 1:45, Glaucoma Suspect. You might know Jamie Conroy from the local scene. He's got a bunch of different bands he's in, like Hope Road and Green Tea, things like that. Well, this is his other band, Glaucoma Suspect. And then at 3:50, we have the Sean Fleming Band. They're going to do a lot of Irish music. And their drummer is really cool. His name, hey, Haley. Haley's our right-hand person for the drive-in and for most things of the Caswell Cook Productions, whether it's campaigns, whatever it is, she does all that. So the drummer for the Sean Fleming Band, which is Irishy type of music, is none other than Grammy Award winner Steve Holley. And Steve was in Wings with Paul McCartney, sort of towards the latter portion of Wings. So if you've heard the songs like With a Little Luck, Coming Up, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time, that's Steve Holley. And then he went on to do a lot of other stuff. He works with Mott the Hoople, a bunch of other classic bands over the years, tons of stuff. He's played with Pete Townsend, and he's played with everybody. He's going to be the drummer. And then at 5:50, I know these are weird times, but it works when you have the whole day of nonstop entertainment. We have Samantha Ray Band. She's really great. And then on Sunday at noon, my band, the Peel and Eat All-Stars, followed by the Undaunted Professor Harp, the Blues, at 3 o'clock. So that's what's going on the main stage. And then we're also going to have jugglers, karate demonstrations. You like the hand motions? Jugglers, karate demonstrations. And all this is happening at Misquamicut Spring Fest, May 12th, 13th, and 14th at the State Beach. Friday, we open at 5 until 11. Saturday, 11 to 11. And Sunday, 11 until 5. And Sunday's the day that we have the ride bracelets. And I'm not sure the price this year. They're usually around 25. Ride all the rides all day. That's the Sunday on Mother's Day. Rockwell Amusements is coming back. Ferris wheel, all the rides. This will be a great festival. All kinds of great stuff happening in that weekend. Coming up at Fall Fest, I don't know if you've seen them online, the Jay Creek Cloggers. It was like a viral video. The guy, he does this Appalachian type dance, and they went viral. The guy was actually Zeb. He was on the Country Music Awards with Luke Bryan recently. But they're coming to Fall Fest, and we're working on a couple other great bands. I didn't mention the headliner for Saturday of Spring Fest. I'm back to Spring Fest now, May 12th, 13th, 14th. But Saturday night, the 13th, we have a band called Strutter. So they dress up. They're a Kiss tribute band. They're actually the nation's #1 Kiss tribute band. And they do like the whole thing. They wear the makeup, the outfits, the blood, the whole thing. So the Spring Fest is really cool. You should make sure to come. Coming up after the Spring Fest, that next weekend, we open the drive-in. And you can get tickets in advance for the drive-in on MBA, which stands for Misquamicut Business Association, mbadrivein.com. I think .com. Yeah, mbadrivein.com. And the first few movies are already up for sale. We open with Jaws on that Friday night, which is, let me look at my calendar here. Friday night, May 19th, we open the drive-in. Friday, May 19th, and the first movie is Jaws. We're going to do Top Gun Maverick. We're going to do a bunch of other movies coming up. Jurassic World is in May. Rocky Horror Picture Show with the RKO Army doing the acting in front of this on the stage in front of the screen. We got a couple of concerts coming up this year during the summer, which we'll have more information on at the drive-in. We're going to do a Grateful Dead night, and we're going to do a Hope Road's going to do a Bob Marley night. So we got Mystic Dead, we got Hope Road. We've got a couple of actors and actresses from different movies coming. We're going to bring back Christine DeBelle from the Bill Murray movie Meatballs. She had a great time last year. We did too. So we're going to bring her back 4th of July weekend. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. And Haley will be there most nights, except Sundays, I think. I forgot what her schedule was. But anyway, she'll be there a lot of nights. And so most of our staff is returning, which is cool. So if you are watching us right now and you are a fan of Misquamicut Beach, please type in the comments and tell us where you are watching from. And tell us when you come. When are you coming to Misquamicut? Or do you live in Westerly or in the surrounding area? Or do you come once a year? How far away do you come from? We love to know that while we're talking. And Ben, our producer, will put it up on the screen. So what we have to look forward to, you'll see us coming on live now because things are starting to happen. And we're going to be talking with a lot of the entertainers that are going to be at Springfest coming up over the next month. We're going to be talking with some of the cool vendors that'll be at Springfest. We'll be talking more about the drive-in movies. I just did a podcast yesterday, which will be released soon, from a drive-in movie theater in Pennsylvania that found out about us and kind of our unique drive-in and how we kind of started it recently. Rather than it being a drive-in with a long history that's trying to hold on or whatever, we actually started the drive-in, about 13 years ago. And so we kind of had a unique story. So we talked about that, and that podcast will be out pretty soon. What else is going to be happening this summer? Well, if you are a business that would like to get a little advertising in the Misquamicut area, so if you're a business anywhere in like Connecticut or Massachusetts, all your peeps come here in the summer. We have a magazine we put out. We're actually going to redo it this year, maybe make it into more of a newspaper, but we have advertising in here that you can take out an ad, put your ad in here. So you can send me a private message if you want, a DM. See the ads. I put yes when they renew. We also have a map that we put out, and we have blocks for ads on the back. So if you're interested in any kind of advertising, Hey, Deb from Palmer, Massachusetts. Nice. If you have any desire to advertise in our publications, which are also online on Misquamicut.org and also on our Facebook, we promote them on our Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, which we have, I think, over 150,000 followers now. You're one of them, which is kind of cool. So send us a private message if you'd like to, take an ad in one of these things. Or the other thing we offer is advertising on the drive-in screen, which is really awesome. So before the movie starts, we have people's local, commercials from local businesses or area businesses. So if you're interested, send us a message. We would love to have your ad on the screen. It's $650 for the entire season, and your ad runs twice before each movie. And we're open 5 nights a week, all during the season. The other thing we have is a tourist information center. So you could be in that. We have a screen that's like a continuous loop in the tourist information center. So you could definitely be a part of that. Lots of advertising opportunities. And the final advertising opportunities, love your lives, especially when you drive around. Deb, I was just going to bring that up. So we have that beautiful red golf cart that is equipped so that we can drive around and pick up all the trash on the streets leading into Misquamicut, Weekapaug Road, Winnapaug Road, Atlantic Avenue, Crandall Avenue, all the way up to Airport Road. And we maintain the little traffic islands with the flowers and the Welcome to Misquamicut signage. We sweep the sidewalks. We keep the weeds from growing up high on the sidewalks. We do beautification and we pick up trash. And our new bike pedestrian path along Atlantic Avenue across from the State Beach, we keep that clean as well. And you can sponsor that if you would like to or contribute to that very easily. Just send us a message and say you want to help be a sponsor of the road crew. We'll put the decal for your business, boom, right on the golf cart if you want to be a sponsor. It's like $500 for the season. So those are some of the things that we offer. Tracy is in Curacao. Am I saying that right? I think I had a roommate from Curacao once. Tracy owns Gaetano's, which is located right off Route 1 in Westerly. And we just had dinner there the other day, and Tracy wasn't there. And then I found out he was in a beautiful tropical paradise with his wife. And why wouldn't you, Linda Capalbo. Hey, Linda, how are you? You do an awesome job. Well, you guys do too. You guys help us out with Spring Fest, Fall Fest, with all that stuff. So, and I think we actually have you. Where are you? You're on our poster here as one of our sponsors. Let's find you. Shoreline Sanitation. There you are. And they provide us for the Spring Fest and the Fall Fest, the whole situation there. So thank you to Shoreline Sanitation as well. And then the other people I wanted to thank was Coca-Cola because they sponsor the drive-in. And then some of our other sponsors I wanted to shout out to our presenting sponsor for the both festivals that are helping us with our headline entertainment is Yale New Haven Health, Westerly Hospital. So thank you very much to Yale New Haven. And our presenting media sponsor is 102.3 FM The Wolf. And by the way, we are going to be also doing our classic car shows each and every Tuesday in July and August down by the Windjammer, next to the Windjammer, like another lot over. It's Atlantic Beach Park, but that's where the classic car show will be, across from Bayview Fun Park. So that's going to be happening every Tuesday during the summer. And then I've been working on Tunes on the Dunes with our committee, which is not the MBA, it's the town of Westerly. But I've been on that committee for years. And so we've got some great people coming to Monday Night Jams, like John Ford Coley, John Cafferty, David Tessier, Souls on Fire, The Fake Experience, Never Enough. And then on Blues on the Beach, we got Ed Peabody and the Big Blue Thing, A Room Full of Blues, How Could You Not in Westerly, the Blues Beatles from South America. They're going to be making another. They were like our most popular band we had. Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, and then Johnny Nicholas with Greg Piccolo, and then 706 Union Avenue. So those are some of the bands. I haven't even published that yet. So if you're watching, you now know the lineup of Tunes on the Dunes, Blues on the Beach for the town of Westerly. So there's that. What else is going on? I think that's kind of it. That's pretty much it. But I would suggest that you go online to MisquamicutFestival.org and get your fest tickets now, so they're only $10, not $12. And I would say get your tickets also now for Jaws, or the opener on May 19th at the Drive-In. You do have the inside scoop, Haley. Get the Jaws tickets on NBADriving.com because I think we're already up to like 50 cars. So that one's always a big one, the opening night, which is the 19th of May, Friday night, opening of the drive-in for the season, Jaws, right on Atlantic Avenue. I know there's still people that'll be like, you have a drive-in in Misquamicut? Yes, we do. We used to have the Westerly Drive-In, and it closed in 1987. It was up on Route 1. Now it's Shelter Harbor Golf Course. People might remember that old drive-in. I'm not sure. I do. I used to live next door to it. My backyard went up to the back of the screen. I remember seeing a couple movies there when I was little. But I used to wait for the bus standing in front of the drive-in screen. I was like, someday I'm going to have a drive-in. I'm going to open a drive-in. And who knew that 25 years later, we opened a drive-in with the Misquamicut Business Association. So those are all the things going on. Some businesses are open already. The Windjammer is open for the season. Two Little Fish opened the other day for the season. I just saw John Balone, who owns the Hotel Maria and Maria's Seaside Cafe, and he just told me they're opening on April 14th, which is my birthday. But yeah, all these places are going to start. You're going to see them start opening. And then people always have it, and I'll say, kind of wrap it up with this. And by the way, please continue to type in the comments where you're watching from and when you come to the beach or what you love about Misquamicut. What I was going to say is that people ask, can I go to the beach now? Like, of course, you can go to the beach year round. That State Beach parking lot and most of the parking lots on the Strip are wide open during the winter. You can pull in, you can walk on the beach, you can take your dog on the beach, anything you want to do this time of year. Once we get to, just before Memorial Day weekend, obviously everybody charges. So you have varying parking rates. You can buy your, pass for the State Beach or for Wishkenow Beach. You can, park at the Windjammer. And if I don't list everyone, I get yelled at. But, the Andrea, the Windjammer, Patty's, Bayview, Jim's Trailer Park, the Dunes Park down where our place is, down by the Breachway. All those places charge to park, and they all charge varying rates depending on, the weather and availability and stuff like that. So it depends what you're looking for, like what kind of, mood you're in when you come to the beach as to where you park. And some of those places, if you park, they offer coupons to the restaurant they're in front of, things like that. So there's always great things. So I would always go to Misquamicut.org, which is our main website, and you can check on, there's accommodations, there's shops, and then there's also parking, and it lists all the parking lots, and kind of, you can just sort of, unless you have a season pass or something for the State Beach, and that's where you always go, I always encourage, shop around and check out all the parking that's available, Flyhawk, all those places. I guess that's about it for the update for now. I thank you for joining us in the middle of the afternoon from our Misquamicut Business Association office. My name is Caswell Cook. The last thing I will say is we have a new person in charge of our road crew that's going to be out there keeping the beach clean. His name is Dave. He always has a whistle around his neck. He's one of my wall people from the Windjammer. And if you don't know what a wall person is from the Windjammer, you got to do some research. Anyway, Dave is going to be out there this year, up and down the roads, keeping things nice. And Ron and Bob will be out there. And Haley's lunch break is over. Yes. We appreciate that. Thank you. And again, Springfest coming up May 13th, 14th, 15th, Misquamicut Beach. Peace out, yo. You can go home now.
Summer's here and I feel like driving, headed out to Misquamicut Beach. Sunny days, there's no denying the summer tan's not out of reach. Surf, sun and sand, come and get your tan. Surf, sun and sand, Misquamicut Beach where the ocean meets the sand. Wham bam, surf, sun and sand. Surf, sun, and sand. Come on, get you a tan. Wham, bam. Surf, sun, and sand. Misquamicut Beach, where the ocean meets the sand. Wham bam, surf, sun and sand. Surf, sun and sand. Wham bam.